Indiana Fever have officially clinched a playoff spot.
After a crazy season.
For the second consecutive year.
Indiana, congratulations.
Indiana Fever are officially playoff bound, and the celebration is going viral.
Back-to-back blowouts, beating up the trash.
After a dominant win against the Washington Mystics, the Fever locked in their second straight playoff appearance, a milestone this franchise hasn't reached since 2016. But the story everyone's talking about isn't just the win. It's what happened in the locker room. Caitlin Clark, sidelined with injury, was right there in the middle of it all, celebrating with her teammates, and the clip has blown up across social media.
Gone through the adversity this team is still going through, you gotta know how huge this is. Every player, whether you play 30 minutes, whether you play 0 minutes, whether you are injured, this is your victory.
The Fever came out with fire against the Washington Mystics and never looked back, finishing with a commanding 94-65 victory.
Tonight, Indiana Fever, 94-65.
This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Their defense clamped down, their offense flowed beautifully, and the team showed that even without their superstar on the court,
You want to remain with that team because that's the hottest team in the damn league.
This victory was more than just numbers on the scoreboard. It was a ticket to the postseason, marking their second consecutive playoff berth. And for context, that's something the Indiana Fever haven't pulled off since back in 2016. Think about how far this franchise has come. From rebuilding years, from being counted out, to now putting themselves back into the playoff picture 2 years in a row. That's not just progress, it's a sign that the Fever are building something real. Now, getting here wasn't easy. In fact, this season was filled with setbacks. Caitlin Clark, the face of the franchise, sidelined with injury. Sophie Cunningham also out, and several other key contributors missed time. For most teams, that could have spelled disaster. But the Fever leaned on something special, the next woman up mentality. Time and time again, different players stepped up. The coaching staff had to juggle rotations, adjust strategies, and make difficult decisions, including the controversial call to rest Caitlin Clark instead of rushing her back. And while some fans questioned those moves, the bigger picture became clear. This team didn't fold. They stayed resilient, adapted, and kept their playoff hopes alive until they clinched in style. That resilience is what made the locker room celebration so powerful. It was the payoff after months of adversity. Let's talk about the moment that's taking over the internet. The Fever's playoff clinching locker room celebration. The scene? Absolute chaos in the best way possible. Music blasting, champagne flying, teammates dancing, and joy everywhere. And right in the middle of it all, Caitlin Clark. Even though she's sidelined, Clark's energy was contagious. She celebrated with her teammates like she had just dropped 30 points that night. And fans ate it up. Clips of Clark spraying water bottles, laughing and hyping up her teammates instantly went viral. Within hours, it was all over because it wasn't just about winning a game. It was about proving that this team is bigger than any one player. Yet at the same time, it showed Clark's leadership and influence. On the court or not, she's still the heartbeat of this team. The reaction online was massive. Fans commented things like, "This is the Caitlin Clark we love. Always smiling, always leading." Others said it gave them chills seeing how much the team rallied together in that moment. Sports media analysts pointed out that moments like these are exactly why Clark is different. Sure, her numbers are impressive, but it's her ability to connect with fans and teammates that's elevating the entire franchise. And it's worth noting, earlier in the season, the headlines weren't this positive. There was frustration about front office decisions, injury management, and doubts about whether the Fever could even make the playoffs. Fast forward to now, and the narrative has flipped. thanks to the team's perseverance and Clark's undeniable presence. This celebration was more than just a viral clip. It was a snapshot of a franchise turning a corner. The Fever have built a culture rooted in unity, resilience, and joy. That kind of culture doesn't happen overnight. It's been forged through challenges, criticism, and countless hours of work. Caitlin Clark's role in this goes beyond her shooting or playmaking. She's become the symbol of this team's fight. Even sidelined, her presence in that locker room amplified the emotion of the moment. And for the WNBA as a whole, it's huge. Clark's moments are pulling in millions of new eyes to the sport. Every viral clip, every fan interaction, every headline is expanding the league's reach and impact. Now the big question, what's next for the Indiana Fever? They're preparing for a tough first-round matchup. Right now, it looks like it'll be either the defending champs, the Las Vegas Aces, or the hungry Atlanta Dream. Both matchups are going to test the Fever in different ways. The Aces bring championship pedigree and superstar talent. The Dream brings speed, depth, and momentum. Either way, it won't be easy. And the question everyone is asking, will Caitlin Clark return in time? What did you think of the locker room moment? Was this Clark's most iconic WNBA moment so far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates as we follow the Fever into the playoffs. Because in WNBA Insider, we don't miss the single moment.